Hello, everybody. My name is Connor, and we are here with round one of our store championship run. The run that did not go well at all, but we are going to go ahead and go over a couple of these games because I want to know. So, turn one, we are going to play When You're at Sea, You Fight Pirates. And the top three, we get a couple of decent options here. And I'm feeling like I'm okay on counter, and I really want to go with aggression, so I take the 7-cost Sanji there and pass a turn. Unfortunately, not seeing the Zoro Juro. I would really like to see Zoro Juro. I feel like this tournament, I did not see the Luffy, Taro, Zoro Juro combination in any of the sorts. It was really unfortunate. I think maybe I got to play it one game, which I usually don't feel like this deck is that inconsistent, but it really felt inconsistent today. I don't know what it was, but my opponent is going to go ahead and play down Nami, trying to figure out what they want to take out of their search. Taking some extra time, of course. Round one, really stressful. They are going to take the unblockable Luffy. Beautiful winner card there. And pass turn. We draw into our 9 Luffy. And I'm pretty torn here because I don't want to go too aggressive, because I don't want to be struggling, but I still feel like we have a lot of counter in hand. So I'm going to go ahead and poke 5. We are at 4 Dawn. Yep, 4 Dawn. So our only option really is the blocker Nami or Kamazo. I'm going to go ahead and play down Kamazo so that I can potentially remove that Nami the following turn. And yeah, we'll go ahead and pass turn. A little less good with counter. That's part of the reason I like the 0 drop in this deck, is I just feel like, I don't know, I just felt like it was really nice. But I am looking at a different Purple Luffy list and thinking about taking Purple Luffy a very different direction. I know a bunch of store championships and tournaments happened this weekend, and I saw a Purple Luffy list that really piqued my interest. So my opponent's going to go ahead, tap 3, and play down to Chopper. Chopper's going to go ahead and play out an animal of sorts. Going to go ahead and play out another Chopper, and that Chopper will not play anything, I don't think. It has the option to play something, but yeah, no effect. My opponent giving me a very clear signal there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we draw into another Gamma Knife, and I don't know. 3 Gamma Knives felt really bad today. But yeah, seeing 2 of them right here this early, pretty unfortunate. And this isn't really a match where I need them, so they'd be really good fodder for Gum Gum if I had it. But we're gonna go ahead and swing the Kamazo into the Chopper, getting it off the board. Well, Purple Luffy ability, grabbing our life, getting a When You're at Sea, You Fight Pirates. And we're gonna go ahead and Sanji ability, resting. Oh yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and rest the Chopper, and with Kamazo ability, we will pop Nami. So I just felt like this turn was so strong, and I think we just keep drawing bricks there, as you can see. So swinging 5 in the Chopper, hoping to get a card out of hand, or even potentially the Chopper off board. Yep, he goes ahead and lets Chopper go, and I'll go ahead and poke 7, getting another life off my opponent and passing turn. I'm feeling really good right now. I'm feeling like we got bodies on the board. We were able to board control his board. We just got to keep, doing our best to manage board and poke him down and keep poking him down. But with the hand I have, it's definitely feeling a little rough. As you guys can see, no Luffy Taro, no Zoro Juro. Yeah, I don't even know. I feel like it was a lot of unlucky draws. The 0 cost helped with the amount of bricks I was running, but I don't think I had enough 0 costs. And as I said, the game and I felt really bad today. So my opponent is going to go ahead and rest 5 Dawn, playing out that new Luffy from the starter deck. That Luffy is honestly so nasty. It's just kind of ruining my day everywhere. So Here, he's going to go ahead and attach his extra Dawn, and then if you don't know what that Luffy does, when swinging, he adds a rested Dawn somewhere. So he is going to go ahead and swing 7, adding a rested Dawn, making it 8, and yeah, we'll take it. And hey, look, it's Zoro finally. The 6k swing going here, and I'm thinking I have to stay healthy, so I give him 2 1ks and draw into our Usohachi. Trying to think what I should do next. I'm thinking definitely the Zoro would be a good option. Get another body on board and hopefully get some counter. As you guys can see, we have 2k counter in our hands, so we're gonna have to go ahead, tap 1, play the when you're at sea you fight pirates, see what we can grab. We see Luffy Taro. Yeah, we're gonna grab one of the Luffy Taros. It's our only option, but with this we can Luffy Taro into Zoro Juro at this moment. So that honestly feels pretty good. Just gonna depend on what we want to do. I'll go ahead, swing 7 at the Luffy, just trying to get him off field, get some more cards out of my opponent's hand. He gives me that 2k, and we'll just go ahead, swing 5 at lead. It's kind of my only place to swing, getting the Altar Correa out of his hands, and another 5 at lead. Just keep applying that pressure and hoping that I can keep living. So he does think about taking it, but he decides to go ahead and counter out. We'll drop Luffy Taro into Zoro Juro, seeing a good amount of stuff here. Unfortunately, yeah, I think Gum Gum is probably our best take here. Maybe just the Sanji for the counter, but I don't know. I always feel really pressured to grab Gum Gum when I can, and I don't know if that's right, but with the hand I have, I really want to be able to cycle those out. And yeah, so this potentially could have been a misplay. I do end up taking my own life. I am feeling pretty confident. I am feeling like we're really in control, so I do take my life here, and so I have 1 to Gum Gum to hopefully cycle my hand, and that's kind of my goal. Granted, putting myself down to 1 isn't ideal, especially against Zoro, because he does have so many bodies with Rush, and I haven't had the opportunity to play any of my blockers, really. I don't run a ton of blockers, but yeah, so put my cards in some outer sleeves for the tournament just because I was a little worried, but I was just worried about, other people, and the place I was at sells drinks, so my opponent's gonna go ahead, tap 3 Dawn, playing down the Zoro. He's gonna swing the 6 at lead and attach a Dawn. So I will go ahead, and I'm thinking about giving him a 2k, but I think I am gonna Gum Gum Giant just to try and get some more cards in my hand. Potentially a mistake. I definitely could have countered, but with that much Dawn up, I just don't know what he's doing. But yeah, so he'll swing a 7. It's kind of unfortunate that we have nothing but 2Ks in our hands, so we do give him 9K right there, just to try and make sure we stay healthy. The 6 at lead, give him the Usohachi. Our hand size is so small now. And yeah, the chopper blocker comes down. Potentially, if I remember this turn correctly, I think I could have actually played this differently looking back at it. Depending on how many cards he has in hand. I think at that moment he had a decent amount of cards in hand. But I could have Usohachi'd and then went for game, potentially. Yeah, because we have 5 swings, and I just need 3 to land, or 4 to land. A little risky, but so we go ahead and focus on trying to clear board here. We get rid of the Rush Zoro. We swing the 6 into the Luffy, hoping to get counter, and we do. We get a Rush, or one of the starter deck Zoros out of hand. I'll go 7 into the Luffy, and we get rid of it. And then I'll go 8 into lead. We end up getting the life there, going 7 at lead. We are going to go ahead and play Blocker Chopper, I think, here. Really wish we had a kid on board, but we do swing 7, and he does trigger, or he does activate Shut Up and Come With Us. And unfortunately, he whiffs, which is, it's not impossible, but it's tough. So he is going to end up taking this 7, and I will go ahead and drop 5 for Blocker Chopper. Just wanting to get that block just because I'm so low on counter, you know, stuck with the Gamma Knife in hand. I need to hope that my last life is a Gum Gum. So in this case, potentially, I think in the grand scheme of things, I think going for a game, going for lethal last turn was probably my best bet. But yeah, just not seeing the giant, like not seeing giant. I saw one giant. We did get Luffy, Taro, Zoro, Juro out. That's nice. But yeah, he'll go ahead, tap 5 after all that work. He'll swing 6, making it 7. And I'm torn between, do I block here? I know that there are ways they have to, I know that there's Diablo Jambe and then the new red Sanji that it gives, I think, a character block, or the ability to get past blocker. I think it's a Straw Hat character specifically. So I was really hoping he was going to swing 6 here, but he is going to go ahead and swing 7 at lead, and we'll go ahead and take, and we get a Gamma Knife. And I'm like, okay, yeah, so we end up 2K'ing out of the 5K swing. The rush gets there. So yeah, the Gamma Knives felt super bad this game. And yeah, just not being able to see my Gum Gums and have a good way to cycle the Gamma Knives out was tough. I think I'm gonna take Gamma Knife out. I don't know, I feel like most decks that were running 8 costs are no longer running 8 costs, so worst case scenario, I'd maybe have it as a 1-of, but yeah, so a little bit of an unfortunate round 1 loss. It was a really good game though. I did have fun playing the game, and you know, I felt like we did really well with what we had. So I'm not super bummed about this game. I'm a little bit, because obviously I want to, you know, do better in a tournament, but yeah, you know, just unlucky, it happens. But yeah, that is round 1. I think we're gonna go over round, I don't know if we're gonna go over round 2. It made me really frustrated, if you could tell from the vlog. And I feel like a lot of people are just gonna tell me that I should have been more aware of Hody, and I tried. I thought I was aware enough, but I was proved wrong. So yeah, we'll maybe go over it, but that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.